at you. Playing so calm. Yeah, but you play like a... Yeah, you see?
Give me a good pass.
Fidel said that Kamar's new name is Denisinho. So I said, that's good. You guys have a similar shaped head. I would have never guessed. It's not as big, but it's similar. All right, guys, good. Here we go. Come on. Good energy.
It's pretty funny.
Got that one. I framed it that it was Fidel's joke because they will not laugh at anything I said.
Give me a chance, bro. Everybody take a little bit of time, spread out, knock balls. It's obviously windy, but still trying to get a feel for it.
I don't know if it's going to rain tomorrow. It'll be a little bit cooler. It could be windy. But the elevation will be a factor. So, you know, we'll have to dig in moments and mentally be strong with how we handle fatigue and make sure that we have a good start and put the game on our terms early so that we don't have to fight our way for 90 minutes. That being said, I think it will be a fight in many ways for 90 minutes, and we have to be up for it.
I think this is a great test for us because we've shown that in big games we can get up for it. But some of the games that we've let slip aren't the ones with the hype, they're not the big players. And so this is a really good mental test for us, just to show that we're not that team. That we can turn that corner, and that no matter who we play, we can keep a standard really high. That we can play the way that we want, we can have a great start, we can defend well in set pieces, but more than anything, we shut them down and we get to defense.
It's like the same size, bro.
He doesn't know anybody now.
Yeah,
I don't do things for like, I do things for superstition.
So, it's just one or both? You know what he told me last week? He was like, the shoes bumped. That's what he told me.
What happened last week?
Coach, coming up on this game tonight in Colorado, the talk during the course of the week is the dreaded letdown game because of the 4-0 win last week over NYCFC. How guarded have you been during the course of the week in training about that particular subject?
Well, first, I think even that dialogue does disrespect to Colorado. This team is very good at what they like to do, and just because they play that way and don't have the ball a lot and everybody thinks they're a bad team, it sets up to be dangerous because this is a really tricky opponent for us. It'll be hard for us to break them down at times. We'll have the ball sometimes. And if we get lulled into a game almost like in Salt Lake, then we can find ourselves easily on the wrong side of the result.
Good start, good start.
This is the type of game so far that's tripped us up. And if we want to be the team that we know we can be, we've got to figure this out. And I know we can, and I know we will. For the next 90 minutes, focus, energy, commitment, have a good start. If we do that, we have 3 points. Let's go.
Come on, man. Come on, boys.
For these two clubs, the overall series in Colorado's favor, 18 wins, 16 losses, 7 draws against New York, whether that be the Metro Stars or the Red Bulls. They are 11-6-3 here at home against Colorado, and certainly during the course of the week, I'm sure that you read up on the fact that this has not been a very easy place for New York to play. Their last win, a 1-0 victory back in 2007. They did pick up a draw in 2010. Last time here in 2016, a 2-1 loss in the snow. It will be New York who will start with the opening kickoff here in this first half. Murillo taking a throw, finding Wright Phillips down near the end line. Ball popped across and it finds the back of the net. Royer making a great diagonal run, and the finish coming for New York. I think Tim Howard got a little bit of a hand on it, but not enough to keep it out of the back of the net. And for Danny Royer, he's got his second of the year. New York on the road, 6th minute. They strike and now play from in front. Bradley Wright Phillips becoming the assist man yet again. That will be his 5th this year as a helper in Major League Soccer. And a fantastic little tap in off the left foot of Royer. New York 1 and Colorado nothing here in the 6th minute.
You know, elevation winds up being a huge opponent whenever you come here, because it's just you never have enough time to adapt, and you have to find ways to dig in and make plays. First half, the way they got the best of us was we just mentally, and fatigue got to us, and then our ability to see plays and to move off the ball and connect plays was almost impossible. So we were on our heels a bit in the first half.
So let's start and we'll end with this. This is a mental challenge, a mental fatigue challenge. I know I've been in these games. I know what it feels like. I know your brain shuts down. I know that your body shuts down, and it becomes so difficult. But you have to stay engaged. And that's why I'm yelling move. I'm trying to shock you guys to like make sure that you're engaging your brains. Okay? And you have to do that for each other. You have to do it for yourselves, but you have to do it for each other. You got that? Everybody, you got that? It's mental, mental, mental.
When we are 45 in and 45 to go, it is New York leading by a score of 1-0. Colorado starting with possession here in this second half. They desperately need to try and figure a way to get points. They have lost 3 straight. This Red Bull team trying to win 3 straight. If we will see Gashi tonight. Here's Murillo beaten again, down near the end line. Robles will have to make a save. Now Kaku finding Royer into space. On the build, Royer, left-footed service across. There is Tyler Adams, who just missed to the near post.
Yeah, we needed to get guys up the field that could run a little bit more, right? Because that was ultimately what the game was going to require. And I thought Derek and Alex came on and absolutely helped the game and did a great job.
Time a factor now, as we're seconds away from entering the 77th minute. On the run coming forward, Wheel dropping across. Etienne taps it into the back of the net. But the offside flag is up, and that will be called back. Nice run forward, and what would have been a good finish from Derek Etienne Jr. This has gone on for a good solid at least minute and a half, and they have called it a Red Bull goal. This will not make Colorado happy at all, but Derek Etienne will get credit for his 3rd goal of the season. It will give New York a 2-0 advantage. A little anticlimactic for sure, but the assist for Alex Muil.
I believe the ball went to Kaku and he found Alex out wide in an early spot. And you know, one thing that we talk about, especially with me, Brad, anyone who goes up top, is final plays and just being ready for a cross. So I knew Alex was going to put a good ball in, and just being ready to tap it in, make sure I stay onside. I think I was. So, and at VAR said I was. So at the end of the day, the goal is a goal. So that was the only thing that was really going through my mind, just making sure I get contact on it, beat the first defender.
If we were a little bit sharper on the day, we could have made it more than 2, but it was good to get the second goal, and you felt like that was going to be important because you knew they were going to throw a lot at us at the end.
Right now, everything Colorado has is moving forward. Here's Gashi, going to try to beat Robles with McBean right there. That will be a goal for the Rapids. Little sloppy defensively for New York, who's going to have to work for it here in the last 6. And it will be Smith with it right now, getting around Murillo, getting around Tyler Adams. Served it over, Cerna on the bounce. Robles able to punch it up in the air. Finally cleared by Parker. This will be a foul on Colorado, as they had 2 players run over Robles, who wound up in the back of his own net. That will do it. New York comes to Colorado and gets a win for the first time in the Mile High City since 2007.
Second half was good. I felt we got stronger. It was almost like we wanted to tactics help. Thank you guys.
I think a lot of guys grinding tonight. That was good to see for sure. I think the subs had a huge performance again, all three of you guys, massive performance. And I think we got to find a way to not give up a goal for sure, but I think it's a sign that we're a good team.
You know, we have a good start. It makes it a lot easier for us. And I felt like in the first half, fatigue set in. But in the second half, we were stronger. We were sharp. We were committed to the way that we want to play. The subs made a huge difference. It's 3 games in a row. Let's keep this thing rolling.
I mean, guys, there's no better feeling than fighting through a game on the road at elevation when you're tired, when the whole game feels like 90 minutes feels like 3 days long, right? And when you guys can come back in here and like look each other in the eye and talk that the subs do well and everybody poured their hearts into it and emptied the tank and getting 3 points. It's like why we do this for a living, right? This is like why we do this. So capture this feeling, right? Continue to believe in yourselves, continue to believe in each other, continue to push each other, and we're going to keep getting better, all right? Because there's still room for improvement in here. There's still room for improvement. It's really fun to watch you guys, especially in the second half, when you can just see that it's a team that has belief and grit and is going to go after it and isn't backing down. All right? Good job, man. Good job.